Dividing up money is fairly straightforward, but one of the things that maybe is a little bit difficult, and one of the things that I'm most interested in is in the real estate space. So I'm curious how past clients, how they've divided up real estate. What does that look like?
So there are a couple of different ways it can be done. Let's say there's a will and there are 3 beneficiaries, 3 children, and then the person happened to have 3 properties. Well, the executor could say, okay, each of these properties is approximately equal in value. I'm going to distribute 1 property to each of the beneficiaries. A lot of times though, people would prefer that the executor just liquidate the properties and just distribute the proceeds equally among the beneficiaries. They say, I don't want the properties going to my kids. I want my executor to sell them and just distribute the cash even, Stephen. And there are issues that arise if you suddenly make people co-owners who are siblings. They might not get along as far as what's going to be done with the property, right? One might want to sell it, one might want to hang on to it and rent it, one might want to live there. Very often it's better to just sell it, have an executor who's a point man who has the final say, who can say, no, we're selling it, no ifs, ands, or buts, and you guys are just going to get the cash.
No, that makes sense, because cash is easy to divide, but with houses or properties, it's hard to evaluate. So I could see that.
Yeah, and a lot of times we'll set up the estate plan so that the executor or the trust has the leeway to use their own good judgment at that moment and say, okay, this is the way that things are going to be, this is the fairest, so I'm just going to go ahead and do this, and you guys have no control. So maybe it makes sense at the time to sell everything, maybe it makes sense to distribute things and use cash to kind of balance it out to make sure that everybody's getting an equal portion.